Hey everybody, I'm April with All Things Beautiful, and I'm here today to share some new products with you that I bought at CVS and Target. So stick around, hit the subscribe button, the like button if you do like this video after you've watched it, and hit the notification bell so you can be reminded every week whenever I do post a video. Let's get started to see how I got this look today. Hey guys, what is up? I'm so excited this week. I'm just a little giddy, I'm not gonna lie. Got some new stuff to share with you guys, and I am excited to try these products, and I'm excited. I wanted to share with you today just a glimpse back at some of the products that I have used before, and not all makeup but skin related, and I wanted to share with you those products that are still just, I'm so excited that I've stumbled across them and people have suggested them and I've given them a shot. And these are products that I want you to reach out and grab as well if it's something that you're interested in. But I just got back from Target. I went to return some things and I came out about $80 less in the pocketbook. But anyway, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you all these things. For those of you who don't know, I'm April with All Things Beautiful. I am here to find products for our skin and things that help us feel better and look better throughout this aging process that many of us are going through. There are so many influencers out there that are in their 20s and they're doing these vlogs with makeup and trials and errors with those, and I commend them. They are beautiful women, and I follow a lot of them. However, their skin is very T-top perfect and just no fine lines, no wrinkles, no acne scars, nothing like that to have to deal with. And then I follow some influencers as well that are in the older crowd and along, you know, the 50s, maybe 60s line. And they also bring some things to the table, but I find myself like right smack in the middle between those two. And I'm here, I want to reach out to those of us who are starting to age, maybe have already kind of gotten past that marker a little bit, but it's not too late to try to make our skin look more youthful and healthy and kind of defy some of those fine lines and wrinkles, dry areas, things that our skin's going through right now, just to try to make us look, you know, better, because who doesn't want that without having cosmetic procedures done? I know I do, and quite frankly, I nor many of the people that I know can afford or don't want to afford the cost at which that comes to get those things done and then the upkeep thereafter. So I'm trying to find things that are very cost efficient and affordable for those of us that still want that glow, still want to look as good as we can, if not a little bit better, but at a fraction of the cost, because most people that I know do not have an Ulta close by, they do not have a Sephora close by, and you know, they depend on the pharmacies, the Wal-Marts, the Targets, and places like that. And so for the most part, that is where I shop from. Many of you do know I do live in an area that has a Sephora and has an Ulta, and I have shown you many products that I have gone in and purchased from them, and they carry great brands, and they also carry affordable brands, and you don't always have to be able to go into the store to find those things. You can order online. However, I do know that it's difficult sometimes to order makeup products and skincare products online without first smelling it or looking at the color, testing it, you know, just trying to see if it's a good fit for you before you put out that kind of money. Even if it's on the lower end, you may still have to pay a shipping cost, or you know, just not be able to shop it like you would in the store. And it is one of the things that I do love and enjoy is going and just looking. I like to see what all's out there. I like to see what has been brought to my attention or looks good on the shelf, is something that kind of screams out at me, and I will compare prices and see what it is that I can find. So whenever I was at Target today, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. They are changing out their makeup area, and I guess they're just kind of, you're just switching things around, just putting Maybelline where, you know, E.L.F used to be and things of that nature. However, on one of the end caps, and if you don't know what an end cap is, it's at the very end of the aisle, those little small pieces as you're rounding to go down the next long aisle. But on the end cap, they had tubs and like bins, so big, full of nail polish, makeup products, Pacifica, Revlon. I got several things out of there today, and I say several, I looked at several, but I'd already put several things in my cart already, so those are things that I was determined I wanted to get and try. But anyway, they had a lot of good stuff in there for really, really good prices. So if you are close by a Target, you may want to go. I don't know if they're doing that at all of them or just the one in my town, but at any rate, I would just try to go check that out because I think that you can get some things at a very, very good price. All right. So with that being said, if you know of anything that you've heard of, you've seen, you've tried, you have questions about, whatever, please shoot me a comment or send me a message, however you want to. You can follow me on Instagram at All Things Beautiful by April there, or you can comment on YouTube if you can, and I will respond to those as I get those as well. If you have my cell phone number, whatever, you can reach out to me that way too, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It's not a big deal. So I love, love, love doing this for you guys, and I'm very excited about this month. I have lots of things and lots of ideas in my head as to what I want to try and things I want to show you and experience with you guys. And February is a good month for us. We have a lot of really good, fun, positive things going on, and I'm so excited about it. So today is a beautiful day. As you can tell, like, I've got windows open and it's about 73 degrees outside today, and I am just feeling a little spry. So I'm excited to do this once again for you guys today. I'm not going to try to list everything as their price like I normally do as I go throughout the video, but I will do like I have been doing and list everything in the comments below. So if you want to go and try to find it, just look down below and then you'll be able to find everything that I've used today. So let's get started. Yay! All right, first things first, I bought like 2 weeks ago, and I cannot find it, and it is driving me crazy because I've been hanging on to it to do it today, but it is the new E.L.F. Hydrating Concealer, and I have misplaced it, or some little somebody did, and I don't know where it's at. I have turned my bedroom and my bathroom and everywhere that I keep my makeup products upside down, and I cannot find it. So that is so disappointing to me, but I've got some other good products, so we're just going to move on and just try to make the best of it without that. I'm just going to go back to using today the E.L.F. 16-Hour Camo Concealer that I have been using, just because that's what I have on hand right now. So anyway, I have picked up this E.L.F. Total Face Sponge. It was $5 at Target. I wanted to try it out. The one that I've been using, as you know, is from Dollar General, and it was $3.50 for a pack of 3. I've used the black one out of there. It has gotten to where every once in a while I will get like a little black speck on my face. And I mean, it's nothing major. It's something easily you can like brush away, but I just feel like I've kind of used it for a while. It's probably time to buy a new one. And I've heard this one is a really good one. Before all that, I used the Real Technique one. Y'all know that, the orange sponge, and I do love it. But this one is kind of a fuchsia color. I really like the color of it. But I've heard that it's a very good, soft, bouncy kind of sponge, and I'm excited to try that out for you guys today. So I'm going to go wet that in just a bit. But I've washed my face, I've moisturized, and I'm gonna go in with my normal primers because I have a new foundation that I want to try today, and I bought a new primer that I'm going to show you that I will use next week. However, since I was buying a new foundation to try, I wanted to keep my primer the same so that I could give the foundation a fair chance to see how it holds up compared to the other foundations that I've been using and trying, and I think that that's only right. So I'm going in with my One Heck of a Blot all over my face with that, and I just do one joint length disbursement on my finger. And I just apply it all over. I'm going to avoid the eye area today. I've been being like super dry through here, and I've been applying primers under my eye, and I'm just not going to do that today. I haven't done it for the last couple of days, and I feel like it makes a difference. It's just one less thing for my makeup to like stick to, and we're just gonna leave it off. We're just gonna leave it off. But what I will say in the meantime is, y'all, I found this product. My best friend told me she wanted me to try it. I picked it up. I did a first impressions video the moment that I opened it, and I shared that with you guys. But let me tell you something, I was so impressed in that moment with this product. I was just like, shut up, there's no way. But hands down, I will repurchase this until it is no longer sold in stores or online. I love it. I absolutely love this product. I use it sometimes at night, but most of the time, guys, I use this in the morning before I put my makeup on and before I moisturize to get rid of the dead skin. You guessed it. It is the Body Shop's Vitamin C Glow Revealing Liquid Peel. My face has been having some dry patchy areas. I've told you, like underneath my eye. Now, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out there. I don't think that you're actually supposed to use this around your eyes, just like most products. But I have been because it's been so bad, and because I've tried multiple moisturizers and I just haven't found anything that will cut that dryness so that I can wear makeup under my eyes. And so I've just been taking a little tiny amount of this in the mornings before I put my makeup on, and I do go just right underneath my eyes, and you would just be surprised. But I use the majority, one pump, that is it. Just one squirt, and I take it and rub it between my fingers, and I rub it all over my face. And guys, it is so disgusting, but when I wash it off and I just use like a hot wet rag and I just like wipe it off, basically it has a little bit of a sticky residue, so I want to make sure that I kind of get that off as much as I can, and the hot rag does that. But it really takes away all that dead skin, and I exfoliate my skin every single day at night. So in the mornings, like, it just helps. It just gets all of that off, and everything that's accumulated through, you know, my sleep hours, and my makeup really does just go on so much better. So I can't remember exactly how much this cost. I want to say it's around the $20 to $25 range. But guys, let me tell you one thing, it is worth it. Use your Rakuten app. See if you can purchase it online that way through the app, and it can save you some money. But yes, it is phenomenal. I can tell every single time I use it the huge difference. I was getting where I was like, what is going on with my makeup? Like, why does my skin look like this? I even said this to one of my coworkers who is very faithful. Thank you so much for watching my videos. But I was just like, what's going on with my face? This is freaking me out. Like, I've not changed anything. Except for I had run out of my Pixie peel and polish exfoliator that I use in the shower every time I get in the shower. And I had been out of it for a couple of days because the Target was out. And so I was just like, I've got to find that. But I did. I did find that, and that is a repurchase, and it is something that I, you know, highly recommend to you guys. It is a lactic acid peel that you use while you're in the shower, and I love to do it while I'm there because you have to leave it on for like 2 minutes, but it really helps. But anyway, I just started using that vitamin C peel in the mornings until I could get my hands on Pixie again, and total transformation. It's just made all the difference in the world. So pick that up. I'm rambling a lot today. I told y'all I'm feeling good. It's just an exciting month for us, and it's been an exciting day. Minus I had to take Wesley to the doctor. He's got an ear infection, so I'm gonna go in right now with the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. It's mattifying, and quite honestly, like, I am just gonna do this for a pore filler basically, and I'm gonna put that right in my problem areas just to kind of buffer a little bit right there and right there. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the E.L.F Matte Oil Control Primer. I used this on in a video a couple of weeks ago, and I used a lot, and it was super mattifying. It really works, but I've since learned, like, I don't need that much because, you know, although I'm oily through my T-zone, I'm at that age also, like, you don't want everything just matte because it's going to really magnify those lines, wrinkles, and the pores that you have. And the older that you get, the more it settles in, and it's just like you look like a raisin. And so I really am just going to take this, and I'm going to just hit my T-zone with this, because I've got some fine lines and wrinkles here. Let's see, can you see them? Because I'm like, what? All the time. But I'm really going to try to, like, to avoid that area as well. And I'm just going to go just like that. Okay. The sun, I'm like, it's so bright. It is so bright in here. Hang on a second and let me go. I'm going to go wet this sponge and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and shut the front door. I did this. I knew I had put this mess somewhere. Ta-da! This E.L.F Hydrating Camo Concealer. Yay! So I apologize for thinking my itty bitty might have gotten his hands on it when it was completely my fault, but I apparently put it in the bathroom upstairs, and I don't know why I did that because I don't really go in there just too much, but it was laying on the counter in there, so thankfully I went in there and I found it, so yay! But anyway, so now here is the sponge that's wet. So it is a good bit larger, and it is pretty squishy. But it's got a weird texture to it, y'all. I'm such a texture person. I'm a texture person when I eat and with certain, like, material. So this one kind of creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like foamy, like, I don't know. So whatever, it was $5. We're gonna give it a try. It probably won't feel like that once it gets saturated with some products. All right, so I have looked up and come across this brand that you can get from CVS, and I do not, y'all, my kids have been up here playing and the curtain rod is about to fall out of the wall. Just, you know, fun times, but whatever. But anyway, I ran across this brand at CVS, and I don't know. It's got like 4 out of 5 star reviews for it. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it on a YouTube video, so I don't know. It's a Korean brand, so they always have beautiful skin, I think, and look flawless for the most part. So we're just gonna try it out and see. And it is one of those foundations that you cannot test in the store, and I had to guess. So we'll see how it turns out. But this is Joah Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drop, inspired by K Beauty. This is what it looks like. It does have a dropper. And y'all, look. When I first picked this up, there was separation of the product. You can see the product, and then there was something watery sitting on the top, and I was like, is that oil? Like, what in the God's name is that? But when I read on the ingredients, the very first ingredient that it lists is water. So I was just like, okay. I don't see anywhere where it says it has any oil in it. And I'm sure hoping that it doesn't, because, oh my gosh, yes it does. So it's got jojoba oil, jojoba seed oil, but it's way down the list, so I'm hoping, gosh, y'all, last thing I need to do is put some oil on this face. My heart's like, all right. Well, let's just try it out and see. That's all you can do. But anyway. Oh, it's very liquidy. You hear that? Crap. Alright, well, you know. Let's just do this thing. Okay, so it has a dropper. Okay. It doesn't look oily, and it's sitting on the sponge pretty good without moving. So either it's absorbing into the sponge or it's just thicker than I thought it would be. What's that smell? Oh, it reminds me of something from like kindergarten. What is it? I'm pale right now, you guys. Like, for real, for real. But this stuff is light. Oh my God. So the sponge actually feels pretty good. It's pretty bouncy, but, you know, firm at the same time. The Dollar General sponge is definitely bouncier. Ooh, looking like a ghost. We're gonna definitely have to bronze this mess up. But you can see like how far that amount of foundation has taken us. Makes me look sick, doesn't it? So the things on my to-do list today include, after I get this on, I need to vacuum and mop the floors and cook. And I've got to go get the kids, obviously, and get some medicine, pick some medicine up at the pharmacy for Wesley, and then I'm going to put just a little bit more on here. So it actually is thicker than it sounds in the bottle, y'all. But it sounds so liquidy in there. I know y'all heard that. This is a 1 fluid ounce as well, so it's the same size as all the other. Wow. But anyway, after that, we're gonna come home and I don't know if we'll eat first or what, but Wesley has soccer practice tonight, and so we've got to go do that. I have laundry to fold and put up. Surprise! And then it's gonna be exercise at some point, and I may do that, I don't know, in between. We'll just see how. I plan on running today since it's beautiful outside. So at some point I'm gonna get that done. Maybe during soccer practice, I don't know, but what? Okay, so like what time of day is it? Because I see kids outside. Get to school. Maybe they're pretending to be sick today. I don't know. So the foundation has actually gone on pretty good, to be quite honest with you. Like, it looks, it looks good, but it kind of looks like it might get a little cakey when I put my powder on. Because it's almost wanting to finish in a powder form. So, I don't know. And I'm thinking this concealer is going to be darker than the foundation. Okay, so the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Y'all, I'm so excited I found this. I was like, what do I do with it? Full coverage satin. You know, I've mentioned to you before that the E.L.F. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and I got it in Fair Rose, but there's been a few times, and I think that it's mostly like I'm just being super dry around my eyes, that it was just too thick. It was just too much. And I would have to go in with like a very, very little amount, or I would just have to go ahead and cover this area with my foundation. But I'm excited today because I want to try this Hydrating Camo Concealer in Satin Finish. I picked this up because of the dryness around my eyes. I don't really gravitate towards anything that is, you know, hydrate and dewy, but I'm gonna try a dewy foundation too. Oh yeah, this is gonna be way darker than my, y'all. This is the same size as the 16-hour Camo Concealer. This is in light peach. I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with this and do it just like I would before, because it's supposed to be hydrating. So let's see if it is. But it's got that large doe foot too. But yes, you can tell that the consistency isn't quite as thick. So it doesn't look too bad. Let me just go back in with just a little bit more, just right through here, because it looks like it is just, my skin is soaking it up, and God bless, I hope this doesn't make me cakey. But I think this was $6. And then I'm gonna go in with the flat edge of my Beauty Blender and just blend this out. I like the consistency of this concealer much better than the 16-hour Camo Concealer. you can just tell that it's just not as thick of a formula. And I think that for some of us, you know, that's aging, that is a good thing to have, especially around the eye area. It looks great, y'all. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Shut up. Look at that. Like, you can see that being like a luminosity kind of glow. What? The what? Okay. Immediately, like, I can tell this looks so good under my eyes. I don't know how it'll wear for the rest of the day, and that's definitely something that we're gonna try. But oh my gosh, y'all, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, y'all, this is crazy because every other day I'm like, ah, and I'm scrubbing my concealer off immediately after I put it on. And I've even gotten to where I'm not even putting any concealer up through here, which is where I need it because that's where it's the darkest, is right through there. I like it. So far, y'all, it is not accentuating my fine lines at all. I mean, I got fine lines, but it is not like making them look super creased. Shut up. Okay, one of the things that I picked up out of the end cap bin that was on sale, and I'd already had a contour palette in my buggy. I did. But I might save it for next time. But this one was on sale from $15 to $4.48. This is the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette. And I think I want to try it today instead of the powder one that I picked up. Let me get a different sponge. That's not gonna work. How am I gonna put this on? This cream. I'm gonna try to use the back of the flat part of this and just see. Oh, it's kind of thick. It looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. You can see like my scars now a little bit better. But that's nothing new. And they are getting better, I think. I mean, I have another trick up my sleeve for trying to get rid of some of these fine lines that are stubborn and these acne scars, but I've not gotten it yet. So whenever I do, we'll definitely do a first impressions with that. So this product is super thick, but it doesn't go on very heavy. So I'm going in that darkish shade, okay, and that's what I have been doing this part with and this, and it's just, I mean, I don't know if I can hold this and do it, and I'm pressing like pretty hard into that, but it's not going on super dark. It's so pretty. I love the way that that sits. And now I'm gonna go in just with my little little one that I got from Dollar General in the packet. Wow, it's not coming off. And I'm gonna go in with that lighter shade, and let's just see if we can like carve that out a little bit. It is so like, you're not gonna get too much on your sponge with that, or whatever you're trying to use. Y'all, it sits so good. Y'all might hear somebody talking out there, but anyway, so this is the NYX Cream Highlight Contour Palette. I like that. I mean, I like that a lot. Originally $15. I got it for $4.48 at Target today. All right, and now I'm gonna go back in with this, and let's just kind of blend that out. Okay. Fun. So I'm gonna save this other one for next week, and I'll do that next week. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to my eyes. Now I picked this up at Walmart. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Naturals 24 Shade Eyeshadow Palette and Brush, and I paid almost $10 for this huge palette. And I scanned it, and I could have gotten it for a little over $7, but my husband was with me that day, and the lady wasn't wanting to be very helpful with us, so we were kind of in a hurry, and I just picked it up and run out the door after I paid for it, but I didn't price match. But you could price match, and I think even at $10, that is a very good palette. So we have eight and 3. $24 colors. We have 24 colors in this palette, and it comes with a brush with a little clear package sleeve over it to cover everything. Y'all, oh, those are so pretty. What color do we want to do? Oh my gosh. Shut up. I hope this goes on as pretty as it looks. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I'm gonna take the brush out so it doesn't fall when I lift it up. But I'm gonna go in on the bottom, my whole lid with this color right here. It's called Silky. Okay, so a lot of kickback. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. A lot of kickback. So be sure, like, you just kind of tap your brush. You know what I didn't do? Doggone it. I didn't do my eyeshadow primer. Let me do that real fast. And this is the Milani shadow primer. And that's just to keep, mostly, like, my mascara from transferring because I have oily lids. Okay, done. Alright, so we're gonna go in with this color Silky and sweep it all over the lid. Okay, now I want to go in with the color Sugar. No, let's go in with this color right here called Chatty. It's like a champagne, like pink champagne kind of color. A little bit shimmery, and I'm gonna do my brow with that, my brow bone color right there. So you can tell it's picking up a little bit. Nothing just extreme. This video is going to be a little longer today. I will go ahead and apologize because I did all that talking in the beginning. That's a pretty color, but it's not anything that's like too bold or crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my crease brush, and let's see, what color do we want to go with? I've kind of got on some blacks and grays today, so why don't we go in with this color right here, and it's called Clever, and it's a kind of a gray brown color. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go right there. So the colors are pretty pigmented for the money that you're spending and the color palette that you're getting. As far as numbers, like, I think that it is doing very good. And I'm not mad at all about the fallout that it has, or the kickback when you put your brush in. Okay, so that's a very pretty color. Okay. I'm going to use the little brush that came in the palette. Oh, it's really soft and fluffy. And I'm going to go in with the color that's a little bit darker than Clever. It's called Attached. They're about the same, I guess. There's Clever and there's Attached, but I'm gonna go in with Attached. And we're just gonna sweep that right there, the way across. But I'm not gonna go up with it. So it's just adding some depth to that area. I was just looking to see if like the concealer is drying out or is it creasing or what, but I do think it's settling. But I don't think that it looks bad still, so I'm still okay with that. Now let's go in with I think I'm just gonna go for it. Let's go in with this color right here. It's a shimmer. It's called Enchanted. And I want to use some of my glitter primer just because I hadn't used it in a little while. And I'm gonna go in with just a little bit on my brush, and we're gonna put that right there on that lower lid. The lower part of the upper lid, rather. And let's use just a little bit more on this other eye just to even it out. Yeah. Okay. And so now I'm just gonna do it. It's dark, but we'll see. It's not too dark. Okay. And I'm just going to darken it up a little bit right here and on these outer edges. And then I think I want to go kind of on top of that. Let's go on top of it with this one right here that's called Talented, because it's a little lighter, and just kind of see how that looks. So I don't think that you can tell too much, but it really is a little lighter than the shade that I just put on. And it looks really good. I never know if y'all can see that when I do that anyway, so just gonna put that out there. And now let's go right on the outside with the color Cozy. That color Nightlife, I may tip into that just a little bit, but it is a shimmer. You can't see it on camera, but it is a shimmer. And so like I just want to be super careful with that. But I'm gonna go in with the color Cozy, and then we're just going to buff right there. And just bring a little bit more depth to that, because what you don't want, or what I don't want at least, is my lower part of my upper lid to be darker than the other. Okay. So, I mean, it looks really pretty to me, and it's blending pretty good. I mean, it could be better, but okay. Now, let's see. I'm gonna take just like the tip of my finger. Ooh, that's dark. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna buff some of that off because I don't want it to be that dark, but just gonna pop it right there in that corner. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side, just right there. Okay, and I'm going to take this brush and just buff it out a little bit. That looks really pretty in person. I'm going to take my little smudge brush right there, nail writer, and I'm going to go low under my lower lashes with the color attached all the way across. And that might not be dark enough to even show. No, I think I need to use a different color. But let's make this side match for the shade that I follow that with. I'm gonna go in with Cozy, just a little bit. I wear contacts, y'all, so like any little thing that gets in my eye, I have to get that out. So that fallout, even though like I got my head tipped down, it's still getting in there some. Okay. So I've done that, and now I'm just going to go in with Nightlife, the black. And just kind of blend this a little bit. So at the end of wearing this today, this is going to look really good, or I'm going to look like I got punched in the face. So we'll see. Maybe some of you think I look like that now. That's funny. Okay. And I'm just going to sweep right under there to clean that line up just a little bit. I'm going to go in with some more of the Camo concealer, Hydrating Camo concealer, and just going to hit that up on the outsides just a little bit. Y'all, that concealer, it really looks so good. Okay. And just to clean that up. Oh, I'm in love. Okay. All right, done, done, done with that. And now I just want to take my little fluffy brush and I just want to blend just a little bit. Okay. Yay, so I'm excited. That color palette is really pretty. Now let's just pop this on real fast. It can be sitting there for a second. I picked up the Wet n Wild Photofocus translucent powder. I don't think I've used this before. I think I've used some Wet n Wild before, but not this one. So it's a screw top, and then it's got the sifter inside. Yeah, I know I haven't used this one before because, anyway, I'm going to take my powder brush and I'm going to sweep this on right here. Let's see how this is going to sit over this foundation. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. I think that it's going to make it a little cakey. So Honestly, like, I wish I had left the powder off, because it looked fine without it. It's not horrible with it. It's not horrible with it. I just wish I'd left the powder off, but you don't know till you know. So anyway, move all this stuff out of the way. It wants to settle a little bit in these areas where I have some texture. But I mean, I don't think, like, you can see it's a little drying through there. It's not terrible. I almost wonder what the foundation would look like to just be worn alone, since it has that kind of a powdery finish with it. The mail writer is just going crazy, or somebody is. I'm gonna finish up my brows, and I'm gonna color them, of course, with the tried and true Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil, color 250. I'm gonna do that. Y'all, my eyebrows are just ratchet. Okay, and let's just go in with this. Okay, so the brows are done. They're as good as they're gonna get. And I'm gonna go in with the Joah Brow Down to Me. They got the cutest names of their stuff. Top coat. And this is in the color Clear, and it comes in a little plastic package. It says, say goodbye to unruly brow hairs. Our Clear Brow Gel Mascara helps hold brows in place for a polished wow brow look that will last all day. And oh, y'all, what? Shut up. I don't think it said that on the Joah. But this is like a Kiss product. And Kiss, you know, is like the nails and the super glue that you get, and the eyelash glue that is so awesome. So maybe this is good. This comes in a really big tube, like a mascara tube. And it's got a clear bristle and clear. Okay, like it's not laying anything down. Maybe I should just kind of go over it a little bit to kind of smooth down the little hairs that are standing. Y'all, my brows look jacked on film. I swear they do. But they do not look like that in this mirror. Holy Mother of God. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them alone. They do not look patchy like that in person. I can't explain why it looks like that on film, but anyway. Now I'm gonna go in with the infallible L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil crayon. Y'all, I so wish that this was a twist pencil. Just like that. And I threw it. But I can't get that point sharp. It drives me insane. I cannot do it. Okay, so we're just gonna go in. This is in the color just gray, but it is long wearing, and I've showed this to y'all on film before, but it is one of the best eyeliners that I have found as far as staying. Because I have really watery eyes apparently, and but see, like, I cannot get that line as thin as I want it because this pencil will not let me. Oh my God. So like, I wind up making my line thicker than I want to wear it, because basically that's the only way it's going on. Like, can we not have the best of both worlds? Like, I need this color pencil, this color, and a twist pencil with a smudger on the end. Can we just get that, L'Oreal, please? Like, can I not have it all? I want it so bad. And then I'm just gonna go right here in this corner and in this corner. Just like that, and I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm gonna do some blush, and I'm gonna use this Milani, but I may have to build it up a good bit because I want it to be pretty pigmented. But this is the Tea Rose Milani blush. And you can see like my texture. Okay. So I do still have that. I am working on it. And y'all know, like, I just plaster the blush on like clown makeup, but it actually sits on top of the foundation really well. I'm excited to see how this foundation does throughout the rest of the day. Okay, so I've gotten that dark as heck. And now I'm gonna go in with the Milani Suntan Silky Matte Bronzing. Y'all know this is the savior of the whole group. And I just tap it in a little bit, and we're just gonna lightly go over these areas just to kind of bronze it up a little bit. And let's just bring it down the neck for good measure, but not because we gotta match really anything. And it's gotten a little overcast outside now, so oh, it's so pretty. Minus the powder effect, this so far out of the last few weeks that I've done makeup, like, is one of my favorites, especially for first impressions. So I'm very, very excited about this. Let me go in with a little of the Milani Day Glow Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder, and I'm going to bump my nose with that. And my Cupid's bow. And I think I'll just hit those cheekbones just a little bit. It just brightens up the area a little bit. I'm not one of those that loves the look of taking a brush and just making an obvious highlighter line, but I like that I can just go in and give myself kind of a natural glow with Milani. Or any product, any highlighter that I choose to use. That's the look that I'm going for, is more of a natural, not a very obvious line. Now, what am I missing? My mascara and lips and my primer. I mean my setting spray. Okay, so we're almost done, guys. I appreciate y'all watching so much. Just like, please subscribe if you watch my videos, and just hit the like bell if you like it, so that I know like how many of my viewers that are watching actually like the content of the video. And this is just the lash L'Oreal Paradise Voluminous Lash Paradise. That's what it's called. Same one I always use for the most part. Rave reviews. Everybody loves this one. But it's about time for me to get a new one. You can always tell like when it's time to get new mascara, because it starts getting kind of dry and like flaking a little bit. And so I'm always like, we ain't having that today. I'm going to go back in with it and hit those lashes up again. Yeah, it starts getting like a little clumpy. And it always makes me want to sneeze. And that's the last thing that you want to do when you're trying to put on mascara is freaking sneeze. It's gotten dark in here, y'all, like I know. Let me see. But I'll take a picture outside and post it where you can actually see. And then I'm gonna do the Milani Make It Last matte finish. Put a ton of it on. And now I'm going to do my lips, and I'm just going to keep it pretty simple today because my eyes are saying a lot. I'm going to line them with the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. True Instant Color. This is in color 03 or Nude. This is like the perfect lip liner color. And I've had it for a long time. It's also another goal that I have, like the products that I get, like, you know, you want to spend your money on things that look really good, but also last a long time. I did not line, I didn't put any of this in the middle, but I guess I did just go. But anyway, I'm going to go in now with the E.L.F. Lip Plumping Gloss in the color Pink Cosmo. I'm about out of this one, but I do have a new one already because I love it so much that I repurchased it. But I'm trying to finish this one off, and so I'm gonna hit just the center. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm tickled over this look. The eye color, the foundation color, it is all just I love that concealer. I hope that it works phenomenally like that all day. Okay, another thing that I have been using for quite a while, I think I mentioned it in probably my very first video that I ever did, but I'm going to mention it to you now again because I have learned that I have faith in this product and that it works very, very well. And it is one that if many of you, like myself, are trying to find things that are not as damaging to our bodies, deodorant is one of them. A lot of deodorant has aluminum in it. The aluminum has been linked to breast cancer, and you're spraying that right on your pit, or you're wiping it right on your pits, and the breast tissue comes up near the breast. We have lymph nodes all underneath here, and this right here is called the tail of Spence. It's part of the breast tissue, and we can get breast cancer very easily. So, you know, my pit goes down, and I know that's kind of crazy to look at my armpit online, but you know, whatever. But I just want to educate you guys that, you know, if breast cancer runs in your family, it's something that you want to take extreme precaution in. It's something that can get overlooked in guys and girls alike. We tend to leave out those parts that are high up and underneath, but those parts are very, very important. And I wanted to get away from anything that had cancer-causing agent in it that I'm wearing every single day. Now, don't get me wrong, everything just about it these days is linked to cancer in some form or fashion, but I put on deodorant every day, and I assume most of you guys do too, so I wanted something natural and didn't have aluminum in it. And I tried a lot of products before I found something that actually works. I do not sweat. I don't know why that is, but I get sticky, I get tacky, but I don't pour sweat and profuse like most people do. And that's not necessarily a good thing. So even whenever I sleep, my husband sweats, he's hot, I sweat next to him, if you want to say I'm sweating. If I sweat at all, that's when it's going to happen, is laying up next to him, because he's like a heater. But I don't want to go to bed wearing deodorant. And I don't want to have to wear deodorant all day, every day. And I don't for the most part. But now that I have found a product that actually works and that is safe for me, I feel like I can if I need to. And that product is Native deodorant. I have tried, I think it's the coconut one. No, I haven't. I tried one that was pink, and I can't remember the name of it. And I've tried a lime one. I can't remember the name of it either. But anyway, I've tried several of their scents, and I do like them. But when I was in Target today, I needed to pick up some more. And so I picked this up. I love this scent. This is the lilac and white tea. This is paraben-free, aluminum-free. Oh, it's so clean and like fresh smelling. But this is an all-natural deodorant, and it is one, it takes 14 days for it to start working. So heads up, don't wear this and wear it alone if you're going to be outgoing and, pouring sweat and around a bunch of people and smelling like a tied-up hog. But I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that like that. But if you're going to be sweating and you're going to be stinking, then what I'm trying to tell you is have a backup plan. But for 14 days, and then after that, you're good to go. I work out with this, and that includes running, that includes doing HIIT, that includes doing bar exercises, and like 15-20 minute high intensity workouts, and I don't have a problem with odor afterwards. So get this, try it out. You can get it for around $10. I got this at Target. It was like $11.99, but Target has the most, the biggest range of scents. I know that CVS also carries it, and Walmart carries it, but Walmart just doesn't have as big of a range of the scents as Target does. But you can also order this through the company as well, and I think that you get 10% off your first order, which is where I tried it initially. But it smells so good, and it's super, super safe, and it works. And again, I've tried a bunch of natural deodorants, and they do fine for me throughout my work day. Again, but I'm not like doing, super hot job. But during my workout, I was like, oh, hello. So get that and try it. And just try to find products, again, that are safe for you and good for you, and that's what it's here for. That's what I'm here for, to make you look and feel your best, and that's one of the things. So anyway, I know I've like rambled a whole lot today, but I really do appreciate you guys, and I'll let you know how things go later tonight when I start to take everything off, and I'll post pictures throughout the day today. So I appreciate you watching. See you later. Bye. Okay guys, so I'm back, and it is almost 10 o'clock at night. I've done everything that I said I would do, and minus I didn't get the floors done because we were having a guy, a contractor, come out and look at one of the floors, floorboards in the kitchen, but he didn't actually come, so I didn't want to do all that cleaning and then him show up and me have to redo, so I didn't do that. However, I did go for a run, and we did do soccer practice, and I did cook, and at soccer practice it actually started raining a little bit. And so I've done all of that. Anyway, carried on, went throughout the rest of my day. But this is what my makeup looks like at the end of the day. I mean, obviously, like, I'm going to have some breakdown on my chin. I prop up a lot. You can see just a little bit of where my mascara has transferred right under here. And it's probably because that's a hydrating concealer. Most of the time you will want to set your under eyes to keep that from happening. But I may try using just some of my eyeshadow primer under there next time, because the same thing will happen up here if I don't use it, because like I said, my eyelids are just naturally oily anyway. But overall, I think that, y'all, I'm so ratty, goodness gracious. But overall, I think that the makeup still looks pretty good, and I really like the way that it looks in person. So I am going to give all of the makeup, actually, in this video a thumbs up. You know, there was a little issue with the powder, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with the loose powder that I use. I just think that it doesn't necessarily need to be used with this foundation because of the type it is and the way that it sits. But anyway, why don't you grab it for yourself and try it out and let me know what you think about it. So until next week, I will be looking forward to filming that video and seeing what you have to say about it. I'll see y'all later. Good night. Bye.